Dragon Ball Super player Matt Chow, please come up to the front. Dragon Ball Super player Matt Chow, please come up to the front.
Hey guys, the TheHillTwins are here. We are live at ARG, Richmond, Virginia, with yours truly, Julien Segura. So they have a pretty neat deck. Tell them a little bit about your deck.
Alright, so this is GINYU Force. This is what I topped the Hartford 1K and completely scrubbed out at the Richmond 1K with. You play GINYU Leader. Some people play Bionic Frieza, but you don't hear from them, and for good reason, because just don't do that to yourself.
Exactly.
GINYU very consistent, and it helps you get all of your GINYUs out easily, and it helps you life drain too. And you get access to Bloodlust, which is the best extra card in the game.
Exactly. All right. So
speaking of which, to start my extra lineup is 4 Cold Bloodlust.
Okay.
It's a must. I mean, in the main deck, there's one guy who keeps coming to regionals and doing really well until the later rounds that doesn't main these, and I think that's suicide. With too many decks, you're so strong with it. Yes, you know what I mean? And plus, the 1K is a best of 1 format, and there's no way I would not main those in a best of 1 format.
Have to.
Playing 2 Crusher Ball. I like 3 Crusher Ball, but it's not necessary. What's up, Peter?
This is Scrub right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Daddy.
Hashtag TeamWiseGuys.
Yeah, TeamWiseGuys. That's true.
Oh yeah, Julien loves TeamWiseGuys.
I am part of the TeamWiseGuys family of wise guys. So 2 Crusher Balls. I like 3, but my limit for extra cards for this kind of deck is 7, honestly. You can push to 8, but I prefer not to. I'm meaning 1 Battering Laser. In a best of 3 format, I'm of course citing another one, because 2 is a perfect number against yellow if you're scared of getting Bloodlusted like this deck is.
Yeah,
this is the #1 Bloodlust deck that is weak to Bloodlust. So it is somewhat necessary. I prefer playing the 3rd Crusher Ball, but if I expect a lot of yellow, which I did today, I would play a Battering Laser, at least 1. On to battle cards, obviously, for Doria, that's not a question.
Yep.
You know, the GINYU Forces.
The heart of the deck.
The heart of the deck, the 3-drop promo. Now this guy made this deck playable. Set 1, you didn't even hear about GINYU Force, other than, you know, the first week, yes. Captain GINYU, extremely important. Lets you play out your whole hand, and really that is the heart of the deck, other than the boss monster. Okay. Speaking of GINYUs, you play a full lineup. You have to have as many targets to summon off of this. Play 4 Raccoon.
Yep, the GINYU package.
4 Goldo.
MVP.
These guys, yeah,
he's almost MVP. Jace is MVP. Jace is the master.
He's the
Jace is the top deck tutor of the deck. And then Birder, who puts in a lot of work on his own right.
Yep. Early game, if you pop him off with GINYU on turn 1, he can put your opponent down to 4 life, and then they think they're good.
You can pressure your opponent a lot. If you're playing against Life Drain, you're going to want to do that.
Exactly.
And then to complement this, 4 Avenging Frieza. I don't really like this card, but it helps you fuel your hand for this, because you're playing so many damn Frieza's Army 2s and 1s. It's, what is that, 4, 8, 16, 20. You're playing 23 targets when you play 1, and you know, best case. Up to 23 targets, it's a lot of targets for this. And it's all targets you want. You're not running bad cards just to play this. So I am a fan of that. I also play 3 Destructive Occupation Frieza. A lot of people don't play these for some reason. I mean, if you're playing yellow-blue for some reason, I get it.
In this meta, you kind of have to play those because your opponent's playing the opposite of it.
Yeah, no, everyone's playing these now. I was even playing them when no one was playing them, but, you know, you don't have too much defense in this deck. You can't play blockers because it's pure yellow. You can't play negates because it's pure yellow, so having good defense in some way that also lets you put pressure when you need to, and it's just a scary body anyway, is very helpful.
Okay.
I also play 4 of the Powerful Bond GINYU Force.
Now these are definitely on par.
They're on par, but you know, they're not perfect.
Yeah.
They're vulnerable to Senzu. You know, that's the biggest issue. You know, sometimes you can play these at 25 beater and he boosts your other guys. If you combine them with the boss monster, you can hit ridiculous numbers and almost guaranteed auto win at 6 life, 6 energy. But you know, sometimes he's a little dead. I see people playing 3, and honestly, this is one you can play at 3, but I like the consistency of having 4.
These guys right here?
Yeah, you can play 3 of this. That, I'm not going to argue. These guys, definitely not. But this, yeah, you could get away with 3.
Okay.
That's not too bad. And to round off the 4 line, I have Mecha Frieza, Returning Terrors, 4 of them. Because, unfortunately, he is the only removal in the deck. You literally have no other removal.
And he's contingent on your opponent attacking, so I noticed when we played, you know, I didn't attack with Jaren because I suspected that.
Of course, yeah, of course not.
So I just
because you know about yellow, so you're not gonna fall for that. You know that my only removal is that guy. But regardless, when you do get him off at 2, he is very strong control-wise.
Correct.
And just offensively, sometimes when you're about to lose, you know, you don't draw any of these, or you don't draw any of these. Yeah. You just brick on too many of these. You know, all of that will happen to you. It's just, it happens. You know, it's luck. It's
crazy because the deck doesn't run too many extras to begin with.
But you know, it happens. It's a combo deck. You know, you need multiple pieces to get it to do anything. So sometimes you can just rely on this and just YOLO and win.
Okay.
It's happened more times than I'd like to admit. I tech 1 Planetary Mecha Frieza. He is good, but he's not good enough for me to take away from these.
Yeah.
And I really only had 1 space as 1 guy of space. I was thinking of playing this at 2 and this at 2.
Yeah.
But I already have a bunch of 4 drops, and the 4 on curve, and even the turn after is not the best, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, it's not the best. These guys usually go to energy. But when they are needed, they're very useful. And the final card of the deck, the Elite Force Captain.
Oh, yeah, we got
GINYU.
the man.
Now that guy,
legend,
you drop
GINYU
him,
himself.
you win. That's it. I mean, granted, you have to know whether or not you're gonna win. You know, you do a little calculation with the hands and stuff, but really, if you're gonna play him, if you have any kind of board, if you have even at card disadvantage, like I've left a lot of opponents at 7, set up a board, summoned him, and won easily.
Wow, yeah.
Because he does so much. He boosts everything by 10k and gives them double strike. So if they're at any even number, it takes maybe 3 attacks to go through. And when they're stopping 10, 20k double strikes, topped off by
okay, players, that is time in the round. If you are still in a match, please proceed down to match procedures. If you need assistance with these procedures, please raise your hand and call for a judge. Dragon Ball Super players pairings for round 4 are posted. Please, find your name and find your seat so we can begin the round.
So that's the deck profile with Julien Segura of what? WiseGuys, correct?
WiseGuys.
All right, guys, you have it.
Check us out on
Dragon Ball Super 1K players. Pairings for round 4 are posted. Please find your name and find your seat.
Even have to ruin my plug.
I know. Like always, guys, stay super.
For band. I blow a bag today. I don't do nothing for games. I blow the bag today. Walk in the mall and go crazy. I blow a bag.